Hi everybody, it's Nat, and today for another video. Today I thought it would be fun to share with you the top 5 books I read this winter. I don't know when winter is technically over, but I feel like after February then it's spring. So yeah, I have 5 books that I really enjoyed this winter that I read, obviously, that I'm going to be sharing with you. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. The first book I have to show you is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Obviously this, if it's a list of best anything, this Harry Potter is always on that list. But yeah, I read this, I think it was the first read of this year, so beginning of January, very good. Obviously I have a whole reading vlog up for, I think actually most of these books I have reading vlogs up for, if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. Obviously, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. You can go check out my reading vlog to know more of what I thought. Next up, I have the Quillen Games by DJ McHale. This is the 7th book in the Pendragon series. I actually read this last year, I think in December or late November. I don't know, pretty much the very start of winter. I finished this, and again, I have a reading vlog up. Again, I'm absolutely obsessed with Pendragon. So I'd read the first 6 in the series, and I stopped for a few years, and I picked this one up, and literally, like, I was like hooked. I could not put it down. Was so into it and just enthralled by the story. One of my favorite books, so I definitely loved this one. I know it's not like you have to read a lot of books before you can read this one, but if you guys want to read the Pendragon series, I highly recommend it. It's a very good series overall, and once you get to this book, it's like and next up, I listened to the audiobook of City of Bones, and this was very good. This was a reread for me, and this is one of the few books I don't have a reading vlog up for. But yeah, I definitely really like this. I actually didn't like it as much reading it the second time as I did the first one, and I guess I'll talk more about it because I don't have a reading vlog up for it. But like, obviously it's a really great book. I loved it. My only reason I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, the only reason I didn't give it 5 out of 5 was because I felt like every scene was super story driven. Like, I feel like my favorite novels are ones that have, I mean, of course every scene that ends up making the final cut of a book has a certain purpose, but I just felt like I could see the purpose of every scene. It was like there was no downtime ever. It was always just like jumping to the next thing, but it was very good. I love the story. It's super unique. I feel like I'm really excited to continue on with the series. I'm actually listening to the audiobook of the second one right now, and it is very good. The next book I have to show you is Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings, and I also have a reading bug up for this. But I definitely like this. I know it's been getting a lot of mixed reviews. At the beginning I was definitely hesitant, even though I read the first part when they first released it, going into this because of all the mixed reviews. I was like, but I ended up really enjoying it. This was another 4 out of 5 stars read for me, only because the only reason it wasn't 5 out of 5 was because I didn't love the main character Andy. But no, this book is seriously so good. I honestly ended up really loving the writing style, which I know is what most people have a problem with this novel. Oh my gosh. But I really liked the writing, especially like the structure and organization towards the end, and it had some massive plot twists in the end, so I highly recommend this one. And finally, I have my favorite book, like, it's so good, and that is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in the Stormlight Archives. Again, I have a reading vlog up, but I absolutely love this book. It is definitely top probably 5 for me. This is exactly my type of book. It is so amazing. I don't even know what else to say other than Brandon Sanderson is a magician and writes the best novels. Definitely check this out. I mean, it's a massive book, but it's so good. But alright, I think that is going to be it for this video. It was just a short, quick one, kind of just showing you what I've been reading and what I've been loving. Comment down below any books that you read this winter that you absolutely loved, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!